Hello, everyone. Let's make sure we're at the right place here. Okay, I'm pulling my device. I'm a few minutes early, I think. I'm looking for the time. Oh, 2 minutes. That's on time, right? So let me see if this gonna. Sorry. It's say I'm live. Perfect. If you can tell me, I got my mic. If you can hear me, that would be awesome. Here we go. Okay, I see you guys. So while you guys are joining in, one of the stamps said that we're using tonight, it's not put together. So let me put that together. And so I'm going to flip that around so you guys can even see how I'm going to put that together. I'm sorry. I got my water here. Ouch. Hit my straw. Um, if you get any question or if it's something you would like to see done on Creative the Fly, please let me know. Oh, somebody's watching on TV. Bev, that's scary to see me that big, right? See, I'm the one that pulled this. I had learned that from Michelle and put it on my blog. Then I remove the paper. We're going to do two cards, by the way, tonight, okay? Two. One it's a Halloween and one's going to be more masculine. So, some of you don't like Halloween, some love Halloween. So I figure I will do two. See, I put my stamp facing down, the backing facing up, and then I bring, maybe my head's going to go here, but I bring this to the stamp. Boom. Voila. The other way around, it is really the way it's used to be. It's this way, but Michelle's way, it's a lot easier. And the reason it's easier, you can align it perfectly. Now, I would take this, remove this, and put it here. It matched perfectly, but sometimes you're off a little bit. I know I want the three animal, so we are gonna mount the three animals while we wait for people to pop in. And I'm trying to read the comments and do this at the same time. That can be a fiasco, right? You see here. So let's see. I'm looking. It don't seem like nobody requests anything. The audio and the picture, it's fine. That's what I like to see. But you tell me if it's not right, right? And one of the things that I absolutely love this way, when it comes to the greeting, that is the jiggity doo bomb. Because a lot of the time you're off just a little bit. Well, this it's a lot easier to align. So I look at the this, and here I get the sending the S there. I'm gonna put it this way. Now, when I put this, I get that right at the right place because the word that's the hardest one to have lined up straight. Okay. Absolutely. Okay, now I'm going to remove this because, like I said, you guys don't want to watch me do that all night. So tonight it is, and I get the supplies list at the bottom. Okay, we're going to do two cards. Uh, it's kind of cheated a little bit because this one and the Halloween one, I already created one because I was trying that and I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to share that. That's why. So for the masculine one, we're going to use the Wildlife Wonder. And for the Halloween, we're going to use the bewitching. Woo! That's a mouthful for this French girl here. So Bewitching, you can buy just the stamp set, or you can buy it with the lovely hat, the Witch Builder, that you can have it as a combo. So before we get all situated here and start the stamping, we're gonna bring the die cut machine. I need, okay. So we're gonna measure once and measure twice, cut once, right? So for absolutely, I agree. The blog thing it's so much easier. Okay, so for this is basic black. It is 5.5, and it's too long, but that's okay. 5.5 by 2. So I just cut a strip of the sheet. 5.5 by 2. The die that we're using right now, it's not available. And I want to say the date was, let me check. I want to say the date was September 12th. That was the estimate date to arrive. I'm pulling my inventory status right now so I can give you the info, okay? I don't want to give you wrong info. So, with that being said, maybe it's no, okay. September 12th. Yes, yes, yes. So, we're not using the stamp set, but we're using the matching die, the Blooming Happiness die. And the Blooming Happiness die, we get this strip here. The minute, and to be honest, this is the strip that sold me. The minute I saw that, I was a film strip. So you get to match the flowers. This should go. Let me move this. Here we go. And so you get the flower that match that. You get that background. This is a class also available in the mail. This bundle and um, this strip. So talking about that, I still offer the class in the mail. Yes, I do. And that's a class me and Ollie did. So you see, you get that's the die cut in the back. You see that. Here's the strip, another card. So when we do a class in the mail, we pretty much try to use every bits and piece. So it give you an idea. See here, that was the die, flowers. So you get more simple and more advanced in the class. And here I follow that. And that it's no other stamp set. So you can check my class in the mail. That was the dots one. My class in the mail on my blog at frenchiestamps.com. And right now, this week also, we release the pig class, the birthday this birthday piggies. And I thought I had it right here. Oh, yeah, it is right here. So you can save on the shipping if you order more than one class. So here is one of the card of the pig class. And this bundle just released with the die. Check that little wagon. Is that the cutest thing? Here's another one. And we get different fold and so on. Here's another one. Here's another one. And here's another one. Is that fun? So for a class in the mail again, just go at frenchiestamps.com and you're going to have that there. And you know what? I forgot to say at the beginning, this month of September, so if you watch that after, it's going to be done. They released 6 new dies that match with um, 4 stamp set in the annual catalog and 2 stamp set in the holiday catalog. That's offer for the month of September while supplies last, whichever come first. So meaning that some can sell out before. So I get the list on my blog. Also, there got they release a new bundle that's going to be in the catalog coming up in January, I guess. It's warm welcome. That's a stamp and a die. If you purchase that or the cottage rose or the cottage reed, one of those three, you get the iridescent basic pearl. And if you purchase all three, it's still just one. Okay. So that's going on. We get weekly deals. So let me share with you the weekly deal. I knew that I started stamping too fast because it is so much going on. And I'm going to be honest with you, my head was spinning this morning looking at all that. I was like, where am I supposed to start? Right. So, okay. So if you go to my blog at the top, you're going to go shop and then click on the shop 24/7. That's the easiest way than putting all different link right in the hamburger there. You're going to click that. You're going to click special. Under the special, you get September weekly deal. So every Thursday, so the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, can you tell I've been typing that all day, right? So again, it's the 1st, it's all Thursday. I'm telling you, 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, they're going to release new deal. We don't know. Like us demonstrator, we didn't even have a clue till we pulled that out this morning. So it is the sending a day, the craft note, the butterfly brass. The butterfly brass, I say it's a stock up item. The reason why is because they are flat, they're friendly to mail. They are awesome. And the classic matte, the summer shadow dye, the brush metallic, uh, uh, kind of those little privet there, uh, the craft box, the craft 6x6, the round and square brads, the linen paper. Oh, the linen paper. I did a quick video on tips on the linen paper. And it happened. I know it's Blair. 1 minute. Never mind that. I'm reaching for something here. So, if you are purchasing linen paper, that happened to be what I challenged my team this month with that. And this they just start arriving. All of this, it's using that linen paper. So check my video. Uh, very fun to create with that, way fun. And all those I will share them, it or we're not done yet with our challenge, so they just start arriving. So what they do, I send them the linen paper, they bill a card, and then everybody that participate get entered to win the card. So a lucky winner win all the cards. See how it's just fun. So that is the linen paper. Like I said, you're going to have a lot of ideas. Is that amazing? Amazing. This was all in. She don't recommend though using the linen paper with very detailed dye. She did it, but she said it almost put her to get the bottle of tequila. I'm joking. Here's another one. So way fun. And like I said, a couple weeks ago, I did share the a video, tips video with the linen paper. It's just 480. So and it's self-adhesive in the back. Amazing. And then the pale papaya ribbon and the snowflake accent puff paint. So that's this week deal of the week, okay? So yeah, it's quite a bit going on. I was like, whoa, that's a mouthful, right? Okay, so now here's my tip to cut the film strip. So I'm using a post-it note. I find that's the easiest thing for me. This is too long, but it's a reason why I put it too long, because I want to share with you how you could do it to have it longer than what it is. Okay, so that's the reason why. Now you're going to have to look in the back of your dies, and you see you get a long raised up edge there. That's going to be the top, because if you put it at the bottom, it's going to put that there. So you want this at the top, like so. And this was 2 inch, remember? So it's going to be shorter than 2 inch. We're going to put that there, and I'm going to put that right there, and we're going to roll on. So roll on. Okay, now this is just the length that I need for the card that I'm planning to do, but I want to share with you if you would if you would need longer. You can have longer even if it's this length. What you're going to do, you're going to put it in here and you're going to wiggle it till you're going to feel it's going to be in. See? Now you're going to take this. It's right in. You can feel it when it go in already, the one that are cut. Put that right there and roll on. And we're going to remove this. Et voila. See, now we get the full thing. So let's cut this, the other part. And the other part, again, you have to make sure that that raised part go at the edge, well, the edge or right at the top. If not, you're going to cut inside. We don't want that. Maybe for something else you would. So now I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to use back my post-it note. And we're going to roll on. Okay. Now you heard me say over and over how important it is for that strip. Let me share what I'm talking about. Let me grab a piece of Scrappy. Okay. So if the raised part there. So instead of putting the raised part at the top, let's say I'm going to put it here. Watch what's going to happen. Let's move, put that there so it stays straight. Roll on. Yes, Virginia, I still, I think that's one of the punch I think I still have. The diet's kind of very quick, right? See, my paper's still perfectly, it's just give me that little strip. So if you need a little strip, you can do it and keep on going on this, right? You could have more. So that's why it's very important that to do the film strip, this go at the top of the paper, not in going in the center, okay? Okay, now we're done with that. I know we're doing 2 cards, but I already cut one strip to speed up the process. Now again, if you just joining in, I said earlier, this die is back order right now, and the estimate date, the die it's blooming happiness, the estimate date it's to be back in stock April, my goodness, where am I, September 3rd, 12th, September 12th. Okay, now it's a reason why I didn't cut my white. Usually I know I want about 1 3/4, uh, but in case that you move your strip higher or lower, it's better if we cut after. So let me bring my white paper here. Okay, now I know I want 5 1/4, so let me cut this, not 5 1/4, 5. So usually it's right at the edge of this. Yep. Let me cut this, boom, boom. Now I get 5 inch long, okay? Boom. Now I want to measure, and it's about 1 3/4, but we can play maybe 1 3/8, 1 and maybe 5/8. So what I do, I measure, because it leave kind of an indent. I measure about inside that. So 1 3/8 it is. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 1 3/8. So that's 1 3/8. It's between the 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. 1 3/8. That looked too small. I think I counted that wrong. Let me double check. No, that's right. Okay, 1 3/8 and 1 3/8. We're going to need 3 of them. One, I think my other one that I did was bigger than that. 2 and 3. Okay, we got 3 of them. Oh yeah, my other one, I don't want it. Here we go. It's way bigger. Let me check that. It looked bigger. No, it's the same. My goodness, it looks so much bigger. Okay, and I said I cut another one to speed up the gear. So we're going to cut that again at 5. Cut at 5. Okay, and then you get those little strip there because it didn't cut, past the thing. So I just go ahead and trim those little snippet there. And it should be about the same. So we started with 2. You can do 2 by 5, right? But I wanted 2 by 5.5 so you could see. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, 1 3/8 for that one too. So you're gonna need 3 of 1 3/8. Yes, it is in the annual catalog, that die. Yes. Uh, you're gonna find out that even if we get a mini catalog, I'm not just using product from that. See, I even went one of the stamp set. It's from the annual catalog. I think our annual catalog really miss some love. So I like to keep that annual catalog alive. Okay. Now let me bring a scrap paper here. And now for the masculine one, I'm planning to do like a black and white film strip, okay? So it's going to be black and white. And what I got here, I got basic black that measure 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4, score at 4 1/4. Now for the Halloween one, it is Blackberry Bliss, same size. Now for the layer here, I got gold that I plan to put here. And then also the beautiful paper that I absolutely love. That also it's on back order right now. It's a glow. Let me tell you when. I think it's the 12th too. Let me tell you. Um, Light a glow. Oh, September 5th. So really, maybe next week it's going to be back in. Okay, that is one of my favorite papers. So you're going to see me using it quite a bit. Now, for the Halloween one, I used the parakeet. And by the way, that layer here, it is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then our this layer gonna go here of the light aglow, and that is 5 by sorry, 5 1/4. You know what? My measurement don't seem to make sense right now. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And this one, okay, sorry, back up the bus, my friend, okay? So the first layer, it is 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. The second layer, it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Here we go. Now, You're going to see we're going to have a film strip there and a film strip there. But before we do that, though, we will do our greeting. And our greeting, I am using Biggest Wish. And for, I did this one on the other one. I'm going to use the big hello for both of them. And okay, can you guys hear the barking? That's my crazy dog. He's telling me, hey, I'm missing the show. So let me go get him and he come and join us. Are you missing the show? Come on. Okay, we're back. So for both of them, we're going to stamp them. And this one here, really, I should stamp them and emboss in gold. And that's what we're going to do. So let me, I didn't gather the gold, but I'm going to gather it quick here. Quick, quick, quick. Quickly, quick. Quickly, quick. Okay, the first one, we're going to do hello in the gold. And we're going to stamp that with verse mark. I don't think I have to use the embossing, but what happened? What the heck? Well, that's not right. Do you know why that happened? It's because my stamp is dirty. So if that happened, it don't stick to your block. The easiest way to clean that is to use Dawn liquid soap, dish soap. I'm going to stamp this here. And we're going to put the gold powder. Yeah, I got so many tips tonight. I cannot wait for you all to see the other one. Oh, I have to unbuckle this first. Here we go. Okay, now let me move that aside. And we're going to do the other one though. And then I'm going to emboss. The other one, it's in the white. And this one got the polka dot, or not the polka dot, but the little star in the gold. And this one is just the bokeh, and it's the same paper. And like I said, it's the lighter glow, and it should be back in stock. It's predicted for about the 5th of September, so that's next week. Here we go. Yeah, what happened with the photopolymer? It get like the dust, the sticky and that. So you just wash that with dish soap. And you see, I click. Now, another little tip. This never happened to me when I lived in Wyoming. When I moved to Texas, I was like, what the heck's wrong with my embossing buddy? I was keeping buying extra more embossing, not buddy, embossing powder. This is what I put in mine. It's like you get them in like vitamins, pills. Sometimes you buy clothes, you get them in it. What you get them in so many things, shoes and so on. Save them and you just toss them in. It's gonna stop the humidity of making clump of your embossing powder. Same thing like if you get something that rusts in the south, we get a lot of stuff that rusts, like little tools and so on. If you put that in, it's going to take the rust away. Okay, now we're going to emboss with the e-tools. This I was planning to do it in the white also because I'm thinking, the film strip black and white. But I think because of the gold star, I think this is going to blend very good. See? And now this one. This one, you're going to put more magic to it. This is not it. It won't stay white. Put it that way, okay? You see white, but it won't last white for long. Et voilà. Okay. Now, for our hello, for the Halloween one, like I said, we're making two cards. Here is my blends, and they're all in the dark. So I get the parakeet, I get pumpkin pie, and I get blackberry bliss. So I like to start with the lightest color, and really I am not doing that in particular order, okay? I'm just doing lines. It doesn't matter how equally or not equally they are. I'm not picky on this. I think the more mixed they are, the better it is. Now I'm going to go with the pumpkin pie. So the beauty of the blends, um gonna dry on that tip. It's nasty. I need, yeah, I don't know what happened to the other tip. I need a new marker for that, or put a new tip. What it's nice about this, it's a dark background, but still with the bokeh I try not to really pass too much. And then I can always come back and add some of the other color if I want, like the green, okay? I just like to start with the light. It's easier. So then I don't touch all the green on the dark color and have a fiasco on my marker. But it's okay, you can add more. Right now, I'm seeing right away, I want more of the green. So I'm going to come right now, add some more of the green. Okay, now we're going to go with the Blackberry Bliss. Here we go. Almost done. Hold on. And like for Christmas, I bet right now you're thinking, candy cane. You could absolutely use red uh, and green. Oops, let me cover this here. Okay, now let me show you that closer here. See, it looked kind of funny, but wait, when it's all dressed up, it's pretty cool. Um, the blackberry, for some reason, it want to, let me try to blend that a little bit. It kind of bleed, it look like. Let me, so if you touch your green on top of the other color, let me share a little tip on out. Don't put them away till you wipe them. Oh, much better there. Okay, I just had to add. Okay, I just moved that smoothly like this. Look much better. See? Okay, now you're going to take your tip and just wipe it in case if you get some of the other color. So yes, if you don't have the color of the blends that you need, you can always do it. Now we're going to use black memento to stamp our image of, um, where did I put it? Right here. So we're going to do the bear, we're going to do the owl, and we're going to do the fox, wolf, fox. Where did I put it? Here they are. So you're going to say, well, How are you going to do that, Frenchie? It's way bigger. Don't worry about that. It's just a bits and piece. So another great tip tonight, even if a stamp set it's 4 by 10, you don't have to stamp the whole shebang 4 by 10. You can just stamp partial of it, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So I'm going to take my bear, and I just need really the face. Still have that powder here. And I'm going to put, well, let me stamp it one there. I always like to stamp the first time on a scrap paper. Oh yeah, it absorbed on white. You can do any color. I did flowers with that. Okay, so now you see you got a beautiful bear face. Now we're going to go ahead and do the house now. Squeaky, squeaky clean. Okay, how? Okay, I cannot lose that. And again, I want always the first one on the scrappy. And then I'm going to do my owl. Here we go. Now squeaky clean. And then we're going to go with the, I want to say it's a fox, it's a wolf. It's an animal. It's a wild dog. And then right here. So now I bet you're going to look at many stamp set very differently now that when you look at this, you don't have to have the whole full image, right? So I know for some of you, I'm going to make you go like, oh, because I'm going to be wasting, but let me, every time I do the embossing thing, that little dust or whatever drives me insane. So, with that being said, okay, I know gold paper for you guys, it's gold, right? So, what you can do is take a punch and punch some stuff. So, I'm going to go ahead and punch this out. I'm going to use that another card. And and I can do here, I think. And here, oops, here. So that way I got those two backer that I can use on another card. And see, so now I go a little bit greener. And not only that I go greener, but I stretch my moonah. Here we go. And now the next layer though, I learned from just back and forth, working. The more you do this, the more you learn. I want to show you something. When perfect, you can see it very lovely, I think. When you do embossing, do you see how it lifts the paper? Doesn't matter which way I put it. See, now it's flat. See how it lifts my paper? See, this is flat. So it is very important that you get glue on the side where the embossing is. I was like, why all my thing was lift up? I don't know which card I was doing. And yeah, I'm like, now I see that perfectly. See? It's a big difference. So you want to make sure you get glue there. So the best way to do that, you can use Tombow or you can use the seal also, but make sure you get some right at the edge. Right at the edge of where you emboss. If not, you get a pocket of air there, I say. Now we're going to put that here. And I like to flip this upside down and rub. Yes, you absolutely. I use always to have, well, I don't use Swifter. I use bounce sheet, and I keep them in. And I don't even use bounce sheet anymore. But somebody working at, I don't know where, they give me a bunch. I use a bounce sheet and it picked just like a Swifter. It's amazing. So a Swifter or a bounce sheet, it's amazing to have in your craft room. Now, for this year, I'm going to go straight down. I am not putting that raised up because it won't look like a film anymore. So I'm going to put the bear this way. Okay, I just want to feel out to where to glue them so they're about the same. Okay, so that's about right. See where this go? I love it. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I like to use Tombow for this because I can move it around if I'm not just right, because this is something you want to be at the right spot. The reason why, the embossing and the lifting, I did a bunch of card that was embossed and I glued them all, and I didn't want at the edge enough, and they were all pucker up. And I was kind of, in good word, pissy about it. I was like, what the heck I did? Well, start looking, and I'm like, ha, now I know I need to share that tip from now on when I emboss in a corner like this. See, now I had to move this. And now this one, want to lift up right here. See? So we're going to go add some glue there. What did I say that Michelle snorted? I say a lot of stuff that last week I got so many comments about the dishes. So if you missed last week, maybe it's worth to watch it, uh, the comment I did about the dishes. I was saying that to clean your, oops, watch your yellow, to clean your stamp or your emboss, it was not your stamp, to clean your dies like this here, to make sure all the little bits and pieces are out of there. So the next time you want to use it, you're ready to go. Because you don't want to put this, perfect example here. I got a tiny one that I missed. See that? Well, I was saying it's a lot easier to do it as you go, to remove that right away. And when you grab it, it's ready to go. That little piece wouldn't matter. But what happened if in a lot of the piece you still have the cardstock and you roll it over, it push and it won't cut all the way. So a lot of time, that's why it don't cut. So I said, it's just like dishes. You don't put your dishes dirty in the cupboards. And when you want to use it, you have to wash it. So your dice, it's the same way. You don't want them dirty. You want to put them clean and they're ready to roll. Here we go. Oh, this is gorgeous. This, if you struggle with a masculine card, boom, bang, chicka, bang, bang, it's there. Now let's do the inside. Whoever gonna get this, you can write whatever you want. You know it. I get two winners. Um, so it can be, hello, it's your birthday, hello, I'm thinking of you, I'm pushing it hard to send card just because. Don't have to wait for here, right here, you don't have to wait for a special occasion, just send those cards. So, okay, that is the masculine one. Even if you're not in the Halloween, I think you want to stick with us and see what I'm going to do, because you can do that with another, maybe a candy cane, or maybe flowers and so on. I had a little strip to when I cut that. That paper is 6 by 6. So when I cut it at 5 by 3 3/4, I had that little strip. So those little strip, I love them to decorate inside the card. It, boom. I think this is a winner. I really think, yeah, love it. Okay, for the Halloween one now. Okay, let's get jiggy with this one. It is a fun one. So I use, like I said, I cheated because I got a card done on that because I tested my thing. Um, I use this ad. I use uh, the spider and the boots and legs there. So we're going to use the same thing because the technique I want to share. This and this and this. This. This time, I'm going to do two boots and one ad. The other one I did two ads. So just twisting it a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to ink this. And this here, you're going to think, oh, I didn't stamp that good or whatever. It is. It's the way the stamp is. You can see it's kind of fabric stamp almost, we would say. Going to put that sideways a bit. Again, we don't have to have the whole thing, okay? Voila. See, it's kind of, I think you can see that on the thing. So I thought, my stamp, it's not stamping right. No, it is built that way. So don't think that it is not stamping right. It is built that way. Okay, that one was going that way. This one going to go this way. Okay, and then we're going to do the hat. Squeaky, squeaky clean. And the ad, I'm going to go ahead. Oops, don't go in there. I'm going to do another ad on the scrap paper so you guys can see how it matched with the punch. And I think I put that inside my card too, to be honest. Okay, I got the scrap paper here. And okay, I'm going to stamp that right there. And then, and if you want it darker, let's say the black, you want it darker, you sure can. Let me share how I done mine. Here we go. Give a good imprint. Okay, let's remove this and let's add a little bit more roomy. Oh, I need more. I need some spider. Need spider, my friend. A little bitty spider. Okay, where, oh, where? Here we go. Okay, now we're going to add some color. So we get a film strip in black and white. Now we're going to have one in color. If you want to add color to, let's say, the boots and that, I use my blend. And, or you can use your marker. But I use my blend and I just went ahead and color. So I won't color both of them. One's going to be lighter, one's going to be darker. It's Halloween after all. Really, the I'm going to color both of the boots, but I mean, we get two square. But see, now if you want the same thing with the hat, if this is not dark enough, because you get more kind of a gray to it, you can go ahead and color. You could use marker if you don't have the blends. You can use marker, but it leave marks. See marker marks? Yeah. While blend, blend. That's the best way to know the difference. Marker leave a mark and blend's just gonna blend that out smooth. Oh, don't forget right between the buckle there. Et voila. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Now, I'm using the same color, the same three color that I use for the other, whatchamacallit, the greeting. So I'm going to use my green for the buckle here. This is parakeet. And I'm not really blending. I'm just adding color, okay? And while I get the green there, I'm going to go ahead and add strip here. And this one I'm going to do here. And I'm going to do a few polka dot. Make sure you don't have the other image under because you know that blends bleed through the paper and that is normal, okay? And a little few of, here we go. Now we're going to go with the orange, that's pumpkin pie. And we're just going to add, oh, I forgot about my boots. Silly me. 1 minute. Let's back up the bus here. Um, First of all, I forgot this buckle. I'm going to add one strip here. Oops, I passed there. That's okay. I'm going to add a little bit this way. And oops, and this one. Here we go. And the pumpkin, oops, pie. Here we go. And I didn't do the pumpkin pie here. Here we go. I think we get that. Oh, let me do right here. And it's kind of easy to color because, you know, you get the black in the back. Now I get the Blackberry Bliss. Gonna add that right there. And one over here. And voila. Okay, that thing really bugged me. Let me pull that up a bit where I went out here. Let me light that up a bit. This is the color lifter here. It's going to light this up a bit. I had some color on it, but here we go. A little bit better. Now, oops, let's finish the hat. Going to finish those polka dots. You know what? Here we go. One there, and I can add even there. Okay, that's done. Let's finish this one here. This one I did the ad in the center. I mean the blackberry in the center. And over here. And now we're going to assemble. So how simple that was. Before I forget though, last week winner. So last week we did the beautiful dots and spots. Is that cool? In the rainbow. So I got Verna Lab. Verna and Epi, and I get your address. You don't have to send that to me. I'm going to mail that. But Joe Phillips, please go at frenchiestamps.com. At the top, you're going to see contact me and send me your address, and I'm going to send this beauty in the mail. So congratulations, Verna and Joe. Now I got the hat here. The hat got the banner also, and you know what? I have to twist that around. That's good that it happened to me. Let me go this way. The ad, then it got the stars and it got the banner, the little banner if you wanted to do that in different color. Oops. I was too much on the side, but that's okay. We're going to figure that one out. Woo! See, we got the star and the banner there that you can use like on this one. You can use a different color banner, even this, put another buckle, absolutely. Okay, let me remove this. Chunk this out here. And we're going to build our card. Huh, did I toss? No, it's here. I thought, did I toss that away? Okay, this, and this, and this. And I want the dark first going to light. Usually that's how it is. See how that's going to be pretty? Okay, let's assemble that. And I like to do it both end first and then go in the center. Because if I try to do, this one, then I push too much this way. I get too much a big gap at the end. So if I do both end, it's easy to go in the center with your, with the last square. That's about right. Well, I'm glad you guys like that. So you see, I use that flower die to do something completely different. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, now we're gonna put that here. You don't have to put it straight neither. You can go ahead, and I'm gonna put this one sideways a bit. I think really Halloween, nothing is straight, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that sideways just a little bit. Well, a little bit, a lot, really, right? This is a little bit, a lot. Oh, see, I almost screwed up again. This is where it's embossed. So what you want to do, it's go at the edge and go at the edge. And like so. And on the top. And boom. So for the one that don't like Halloween, remember this is the same style and see the difference. Okay, see I cut the head. Oh, it won't matter because it's going to go on top. We're good. So I'm going to put my strip for the inside and we're going to put the hat right here. No, I'm going to put the hat there so it's white on white. No, I put it there. See, I play around like that. I'm I'm going to put my strip a little bit more in. And the reason why I don't put the dimensional in the back of the hat, because usually I would like to put the dimensional in the back of the hat, is just because it's go inside the card, so I don't want it to bow the card in the mailing process. And then that's gonna go right here. So I didn't have a happy Halloween, so that's why I just put a hello, so you can say hello, boo, whatever you like. So here they are. So the Halloween film strip that it's in color. So you can do that with flowers. You can do that with snowflakes. You can do any occasion really. And then you can do that with black and white, like I done. Another thing, are you guys ready? Are you scrapbookers? So if you are a scrapbooker, you can cut bits and pieces of a picture. It can be a face, it can be an ant, like a baby ant, it can be a part of a scarf, a hat, hot chocolate, somebody holding a hot chocolate, name it. You can uh, make anything in a scrapbook with this film strip. So think outside the box on how you can use that, right? It would be so many ways to use the film strip. And that was one of the reason at the beginning. So if you arrive late at the beginning, when I cut the film strip, I share how to put it longer. So I was thinking, if you do a scrapbook, let's say a 12 by 12, you can have the long strip because you just make keep on cutting till you're done. The die cut machine or the big shot or so on, it's not that long, but you just keep on feeding it and you're going to be able to do a 12-inch strip. So that's about it. So don't forget, September, it's loaded. I mean, loaded with so much promotional thing. So one thing, don't forget, class in the mail is going on now. That's the piggy, including that cute die set. Okay, check that out. So it matched with this the stamp set, but it get extra element in it, and it is 6 dies they release in September, and that's while supplies last or the end of September, whichever comes first. We got a new stamp set and die. Welcome home. If you buy the cottage reed or cottage rose or the welcome, I think it's warm welcome. The new stamp and die, you're gonna get their iridescent pearls. My goodness, I got a mouthful. Week Weekly deal, new release on the first, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd. So every Thursday of September except the last one, because we go to the last one that come out the 22nd, gonna go to the 28th, and that's done then. So I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, happy stamping. Bye bye for now, my friends.